We're live here from 4421 Haskell. It's one of the most incredible listings, I think, in LA, not just the San Fernando Valley. We're in Encino. Encino is the hotspot. It is like
can't wait.
The Bel Air of
Is that
not
what we're
the
calling
city,
it now?
of
We're calling
outside
it the
of
Bel
the
Air?
city.
We're calling
Yeah,
it the
I call
Bel
it the
Air.
Bel Air of the non-city. But we're sitting on one of the most spectacular lots. And my client bought this brand new from a developer and had Ryan Sagian completely customize the house. It is absolutely sensational. First of all, I don't know if you can pan out, but if you see the setback from the street, this is a true estate.
Let's see it.
You've actually got 2 gates. You've got a massive motor court. You're like in a park.
Ooh.
You've got massive motor court.
Love the privacy.
And then huge garages. And it is just amazing for family. It's amazing for a celebrity, a sports figure.
How many cars could you get in there, Tomer?
So it's actually a 3-car garage, but the ceiling's so high that you could actually do lifts. So you could probably do like maybe even a 6-car garage out of it.
Incredible. And then the garage is when you pull in as well.
Amazing. The house is super high tech, by the way. So there's a touch tone pad here. You can press it. It opens the doors. You can open your doors remotely. The gate as well. Security cameras everywhere. But one of the things that we love about this house is the proximity into town and into the city. You're really about 10 minutes away from Bel Air, like about 15, 20 minutes away from Beverly Hills. But you're in this beautiful suburban location that has an incredible lot, mature trees, tons of privacy, and is super quiet. Plus, incredible access to all the best private schools in the area.
And Tomer, I know you're not going to tell us who lived here, but we do know that this house has been featured and it is a celebrity property. Maybe the audience can guess. Take us inside.
It is a celebrity property. So come on in. First of all, it's 4421 Haskell. We're listed at $8.5 million. We're just under 10,000 square feet. So we're about 9,800 and change. So main house plus the most gorgeous guest house. And
I'm trying to do my math. How much is that per square foot?
It's a steal. That's how much it is. It's the best value at full price.
There we go.
So first of all, if you look at the scale of the house, this really is one of a kind. You come in, you have double height ceilings, and then a really, really beautiful checkerboard flooring. That's all.
Let me see. Oh, I love that floor.
Gorgeous.
Ooh.
We've got the formal dining room here. Formal dining room is really substantial. You have it right off of the grand foyer. And then one of my favorite features of the house is this brass accented china cabinet. So normally you see, a lot of these china cabinets that are kind of dull and
right.
This one is gorgeous. It's elegant, it's sophisticated, it's got bling, but it's not too much. Plus the styling is just spectacular. So you can tell that this house was custom done. This is a little different than a lot of the developer specials that we're seeing in Encino. Encino really is having a renaissance, but it's a lot of developers. This one was a developer, and then my client customized it. And then we just had a feature in Architectural Digest with Ryan Sagian on the house, which is like top notch.
We sure did. Let me pull that up for the audience. What I loved about this article, it's giving something away, people, but it went into the design, and we're going to see if the audience knows design that well by having them guess some of the finishes. Yeah.
So we're going to come in here. We'll do the living room last, actually.
I love this showing, Tomer. You're so lit.
What I love about the house is the different accents. So you've got marble, you've got brass, and then you've also got these beautiful walnut finishes in the house, which warm it up. It really customizes it. Most of the cabinets today, no one does this. So this is super elegant, tons of storage. And then...
And you've got all the elements. You've got like wood and stone and glass and grass. Ooh.
Huge walk-in tequila cellar, wine cellar.
I'll have one.
Pour
me a drink.
Once it gets sold, we're having a party. So
how many bottles can you fit in this? Do you know?
I mean, what I love about it is that it is a casual space. It's still elegant in the finishes, but it's not those formal, old school, like Italian style wine refrigerators or wine cellars. So you have a place to display all your tequila or spirits, whatever you like. And then in addition to that, you have these beautiful stands here that you could have an elegant display of wine.
Right,
which you
right.
would
And
put in
it
the wall.
feels like a family could live here. Like, yes, it could
It's
be for
functional. It's
yeah,
functional.
exactly.
So a lot of these wine cellars that we see today, they're so formal and people really don't go in there. To me, and you've been at some of my events and parties, we love to have tequila. The owner here is young. They're
Way too much tequila.
Yeah, too much tequila. But this is really a house for entertaining. But what I love about it is the functionality, where you can have a family here, you can have a single person, you can have kids, you can have your in-laws, you can have your friends, everything. It's still elegant, but it's still functional. So come on in. I think the heart of the home is always the kitchen and family room. No matter what your family is, this is where you spend the most time. So massive, massive family room.
Oh my God. Let me bring up a
obsessed with it.
picture of the family room as well so you guys can see some of the shots from inside. There we go. I'll make it big. There we
You
go.
can see how large this is, Alexander.
Insane.
It's incredible. So first of all, you've got the walnut cabinet, and then you've got an Arabescado framed fireplace. It doesn't get more elegant or chic than the Arabescado. It's so dramatic, it's so bold, but then contrasted with the walnut, it is beautiful. It warms it up. It really gives it a totally different type of vibe, and it's still livable. So look at the scale of this. You've got a sectional here.
Very chic. Very chic.
2 tables. So for your family event, for sports, games, whatever it is, this is the heart of the home. And then again,
how many square feet is that room?
well, the room with the kitchen, I would say it's probably the size of like a large apartment. Plus the scale. The scale actually gives it so much depth and volume. So the ceiling height is phenomenal. And then we've got additional storage. Plus, look, if you're really going to have your heart where you're going to spend most of your time, you want it to look beautiful, elegant, and fun. So if you look at the design that they did, even the shelving, even everything that they did in terms of how it's displayed, the display is so beautiful with the books. You can have family photos here. You can have books. You can have art pieces like they do, sculptures, etc. It's so beautifully done. And that's one of the things I love about Ryan. He sets the stage for such a beautiful backdrop, which is so important. Because
show me that gorgeous kitchen. Turn around and show me this kitchen, which is a dream. And so easy. It's so chic, but easy to use. Like, are you showing this to a lot of families?
We are. We're showing it to everyone. So we're having a proliferation of people coming in from the west side, just so you know. Because what's happening is the west side is so expensive. You're not getting this land. You're not getting this.
Yeah.
And you're not getting these like mature trees. It's got these gorgeous old pine trees in the front. Encino is really a destination now. Plus, you've got the proximity if you work in town. It's amazing. Plus, what I'm going to show you is...
What's the house listed for?
8.5.
8.5.
Yeah. 8.5 million. So I want you to come into the kitchen. First of all, breakfast island here. So you've got 2 islands. That's how large the kitchen is. 2 islands. One of them's a breakfast island.
Yes. I love the hood over the stove.
Down below.
The hood over the stove with that white and then the brass, kind of
Obsessed with it.
It's gorgeous.
And then full refrigerator, full freezer, full wine refrigerator in the middle.
Yes.
It's so practical, it's so elegant, and it's functional. And again, look at the scale of this. I'm 6'4", and I'm like dwarfed in it.
So it's perfect for tall, perhaps celebrity athletes. If you guys are just joining us right now, it's Real Talk live from a special house in Encino. This is a celebrity home that Tomer's representing, but we're not going to say the celebrity. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous...
The house is the celebrity.
The house is the celebrity. It's been featured in Architectural Digest, and Tomer is taking us inside for the very first time. Right now we're in the kitchen. Tomer, where are we going next?
So first of all, I want to still talk about the kitchen a little bit. So you've got dual sinks. You've got a prep island sink here. You've got a huge sink there, 2 dishwashers, microwave, 4 ovens. So you've got a gorgeous Wolf oven here, and then additional oven there, plus a cappuccino maker.
I love the obsessive candy containers.
Obsessed. I wish you could have some. I'll bring you some. I'll bring you a bag of Starburst.
But only yellow ones.
Only the yellow ones. And then what I love is, ultimately, you spend a lot of time at the breakfast island, but people always forget about the breakfast nook or the breakfast room.
Yes.
Formal dining rooms are elegant, but the breakfast room is always left forgotten. And what they did here with this wallpaper and the walnut floor-to-ceiling cabinets is just unbelievable. So look how gorgeous and elegant this breakfast.
Oh my God!
And this is the casual. This is the casual.
I would spend all my time there. That is stunning.
Yeah, yeah. And you're overlooking the pool. You're overlooking the barbecue. Tons of storage. And again, just with the wallpaper, with the brass accents, with the light fixtures that are so beautiful. It's really top notch.
Wait, get a close up of those brass accents with that wallpaper are the perfect choice. And the big mirror actually is a design trick, making the room even larger by reflecting the other room. I love that.
It's really incredible. It's probably one of the most beautiful breakfast nooks or breakfast rooms I've seen. As I said, breakfast rooms are always forgotten. Yet we spend way more time in breakfast rooms, breakfast islands, and kitchens than we ever do in our formal dining rooms. So
exactly.
This had so much forethought because where are you going to have dinner? No one sits in their formal dining room. They sit in the breakfast room.
What's in that cabinet? What's behind you?
So you've got, beautiful objects. You can have food storage here. You can have beautiful china on display. You can have everything in your breakfast room. I love it. Everything's open up. If you want to look, just pan over here to see the view from the breakfast nook into the family room. Look how expansive this room is. It's unbelievable.
I'm guessing this is where the owner and his family spent most of their time, because that's where I would spend most of my time.
We all spend most of our time in the kitchen and family room. This is where you congregate. This is where it all goes down. And to have a kitchen that is this scale, plus the breakfast nook, plus the family room, I mean, it really is incredible. Plus sliding doors, everything opens up to the yard. But I want to take you actually to the theater first, and I want to show you the pantry. So don't forget about the pantry, because
I love that you're carrying your mask.
Always. So
let's see it.
It's so important to have ample storage in houses, from closets to pantries. This pantry really should be on like a Martha Stewart episode, because it is phenomenal.
Oh my God, my pantry does not look like this.
Yeah. It's like this pantry deserves its own architectural digest.
Yeah.
First of all, if you want to come in here, floor to ceiling shelving, which we all die for.
Yeah.
It is so functional. Additional refrigerator. So for your, if you don't have enough space, which you do because you've got a full Sub-Zero, plus one refrigerator. And then look at the shelving. Look at the organization. So we all need the space. This has it. This house honestly has everything. This rivals, to me, $20 million houses.
It has a place for everything, including your cereal.
And including me.
And it has space for Tomer, who's 6'4". He's a giant, people.
So come on into the theater. The theater is, wow. To me, what they did is they did this old Hollywood, elegant, sophisticated vibe. Come on in. It's really loungy, which I love. If you want to go on in here.
Taking me back to like a chic, it almost looks like Goyard wallpaper.
Oh, it totally looks like Goyard. So,
well, let's just say it's Goyard.
Yeah, it's Goyard. Gorgeous. It's like raffia wallpaper. It's so beautiful. It's really beautiful. And then
Nicole Reaper in the comments, the comment section says, "I've never seen an extra fridge in the pantry that is so unique," and I have to agree with her.
We love it. I love that.
Yeah.
So you get your candy, and then you come on into the theater. The theater is really spectacular. So we've got stadium seating here. What I love is it's loungy. It's actually functional, where you're not just sitting alone in a chair. You have
I hate that.
This is how we live today. This is how we live. This is how people want to live. Plus, they didn't skip out on the elegance, the sophistication, the genre of old Hollywood movies, screening rooms. This is a legit screening room. And
you have to point out the sconces, because in a theater they usually
the sconces are stunning. Yeah, the sconces are stunning. They're
it came to
accented.
Life.
Yeah.
Oh, gorge. Just perfection. So how many people can sit in this theater?
So, I mean, there's 3 individual seats, plus I would guess another probably like 6 people on the sofa. So you can probably get a good 10 people in here. It is really one of my favorite rooms. If I could lounge in a room like this, go grab food from the kitchen, and then you've got this intimate space, it's gorgeous.
I love it. I am in love with that theater. Let's spend some time there.
We're going to do the backyard now. I can't wait for you to see the backyard. It's stunning.
We're ending with the game in the design room. You guys, if you're just joining us, you're watching a live tour of Real Talk with Tomer Fridman in Encino. This property is on the market for $8.5 million, and we're obsessed with it. I think the outdoor-indoor living is what he's going to show us right now. And we're going to go into the backyard, which is a huge, huge selling point for everyone thinking of moving to LA or Encino. Look at this.
So if you can see the scale of this, first of all, incredible veranda. Everything opens up to the family room kitchen. This is where you're going to really spend a lot of your time.
So beautiful. So
TV,
stunning.
Speakers, built-in fan, incredible. Plus, everything outside is stone. Mm-hmm. So you've got marble outside on the floor.
No, let me see it. Let me see it.
Unheard of. It's unheard of. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Marble as your stone walkway?
Yeah.
8.5 million, I'm dying. I love how the grass goes in between.
This house really has it all. So come on over here. What we've got is a barbecue area that rivals a lot of people's kitchens. Just the elegance.
Oh my God, I want to be there.
So you've got, everything is granite, marble. You've got cooktop, refrigerator, massive barbecue island, massive.
Just perfect for quarantining in place forever.
It's perfect. Plus, you wouldn't have it complete if you didn't have a huge serving island. So we've got a huge serving island here. Again, all marble. It is so beautifully finished, and I'm in love with the flooring outside. I've never seen anyone really do this honed stone.
I've
marble
never seen
outside as your walkways.
Yeah, exactly. Especially at a home at this price point. But Tomer, when you show people this property, what is the thing that they gravitate towards the most? Is it this outdoor area that just smacks them in the face?
They love the yard. So it's a big demographic of families with kids in Encino. So they love the yard. They love the scale. We're not going to show the secondary bedrooms today or the primary, but the scale of the secondary bedrooms in this house is just unheard of. They're all en suite. They all have huge closets. Just if you've got kids, if you've got family, massive spaces. Mm-hmm. And of course, outdoors. So we want something that is functional, convenient. And then this also has a guest house. So you've got guest house that could be used as a pool cabana. So massive room here. This is the living area of the guest house. These doors are accordion doors. They're nano doors that open up on both sides. So you've got access to the pool as well. And it's got refrigerator, dishwasher, cabinetry for display.
Perfect for you put your guests in the guest house. Use it as a pool house.
Perfect to put your guests in the guest house. And what I love about houses with auxiliary structures is in today's world, we're all working from home, where every top executive is working from home. How amazing is it if you had this as your home office? You actually have a gorgeous full bath, and you have 2 bedrooms in the guest house. So that said, I mean, it's really complete. You can actually have an assistant sit in one room, you can sit in this room, or you can use it as a casual lounge area.
I agree with Ali Hay that this house is literally perfect. I don't agree with her that it's
I want to show the bath.
Yes, let's show it. Let's show it. Let's see if we can get it, people. And can you guess who the house belongs to? It was featured in Architectural Digest. If you're just joining us, we're watching a live tour of Real Talk with Tomer Fridman. Oh my God, I love black subway tile. It's literally one of my favorites.
And this is just the guest house. So what we're going to do, so I don't get too close, what we're going to do is we're going to actually go and play a little game in the formal living room.
And
the formal living room was...
bathroom upstairs. The bathroom upstairs looks like this. I love how they used black tile, even in the master. It's truly, truly stunning.
And I'm going to show you the powder room as well, which is stunning. So just watch your step here.
We're going back, people. Get ready, because we're going to play a game when we get back into the house called Do You Know Design? Where we're going to guess we're going to show you some of the finishes and see if you can guess which finishes they are. That way
So-
you guys can't actually search.
Before we go on in, there's an infinity edge pool.
Ooh.
There's actually a raised jacuzzi. And then in addition to that,
I have
there's
a picture.
fire pit with seating area beyond and tons of grassy areas. So if you have kids, if you have guests, you want to do a family event here, you can open the table outside. You can have the kids kick around the soccer ball. It is such an ideal location. It's beautiful. Plus, look at how gorgeous this pool is. You feel like you're like in Miami at a hotel. It's really,
I love
really
it. It's
fun.
so much outdoor space, and people that would be my big selling point of this house. Is
Fun.
not only the
fun.
finishes
And it's got an infinity edge pool, which I love.
and the AD
Zero edge.
also.
Zero edge. It's zero edge.
Yeah, a zero edge pool. I like how he scooted the basketball hoop up to the pool in this shot so that they could play hoops while in the pool.
So we're going back into the foyer now.
Through the kitchen and the entertainment room.
And as you can see, how huge is this yard? Just the setback from the street. You really are like an estate.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to come on into the formal living room. First of all, if you pan out, look at the stairs. The stairs are all marble slab
Incredible.
going up in the formal staircase. And then we've got what I think is so sophisticated and elegant, the powder room.
Yes. I mean, these finishes, these are things we see in $50 million homes.
Yeah. Even the sink. So the sink was carved in to the stone. It's just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
It's one solid slab.
And look at how they're huge. Yeah, like you said, they're huge slabs of marble. This is not like piecemeal marble. And patchwork marble, people.
It really is one of the prettiest houses and probably the best values currently on the market. So I'm going to have a little seat here. This one. Okay.
Okay, so wait. Now we're going to play our game, Do You Know Design? First, take us to the fireplace. Jomer's going to sit there. We can see the fireplace. We might need to get a little closer. Is that above the fireplace? Is the fireplace made out of Carrara marble or travertine marble? Audience, we're going to give you a second to weigh in. You can see the marble below. There you go. Thank you. Is it A, Carrara marble, or B, travertine marble? We've got a Carrara marble. Anyone? Question? That is correct. It is Carrara marble. We've got 3 correct Carrara marbles. Now show us that gorgeous design detail above, right there. Thank you so much. Is this A, accent wallpaper, B, real wood veneer, or C, both? Audience is still on the marble. I love the details of the fireplace. I think they did an incredible job. Ryan did an incredible job picking out the finishes. Audience, do you think it's A, accent wallpaper, B, real wood veneer, or C, both? We've got an accent wallpaper, we've got a wood, and we've got a correct answer with both. It is both. It's accent wallpaper made out of real wood veneer. That's incredible. Queen Tassine got it right. Amir, we don't count you as a person anymore. Moving on. That's our game. Do you know design? Obviously, Amir does. And Tomer, since you've shown us Encino, and since you are the proponent who says that Encino is the next Bel Air, we thought we'd talk a little bit about the Encino market and go from Encino Man to Encino Mansions.
Love it.
Encino Man.
Let's do it. So first of all, let me preface this with the fact that I went to elementary school in Encino.
No, you did not.
I went to Lanai Road Elementary, and I'm not going to date myself. It was in the 80s. And Encino, even back then, was bitchin'. There's actually a song called Valley Girl that's, I think it's like Dweezil Zappa, and no one's going to know who that is. And Encino was the hotspot. It was like the Beverly Hills of the Valley, and now it really is like the Bel Air of the Valley.
I love that.
And tons of celebrities. Tons of celebrities. I mean, every week I'm seeing things come out in publications where you have the most prominent of celebrities moving from Beverly Hills, moving from the city to Encino. And it really speaks volumes about the area.
We're seeing a lot of New Yorkers move to Encino because they come out here and they're like, well, why would I live in Bel Air when I can live in Encino for a fraction of the cost and get way more land.
And more land and get accessibility into town.
Exactly. So I know some celebrities that have moved there, like Joe Jonas and the Jonas Brothers did a big push there. But what do you think the best parts of Encino are? Because Encino is large.
So first of all, it's important, in my opinion, to be south of the boulevard. It's like
right,
north
Ventura,
of Sunset or not north of Sunset. This is south of the boulevard. South of the boulevard is up in the hills. It's always the most exclusive section. This is right up against Royal Oaks. Royal Oaks really is the hotspot of Encino. And then if you're going to be north of the boulevard, Amstoy Estates is really probably
when you say the boulevard, are you talking about Sunset or Ventura?
Ventura Boulevard.
Okay, so north of Ventura Boulevard is where it's at, and Royal Oaks is
south of the boulevard.
Oh my God, sorry. Let's clear this up, people. South of Ventura Boulevard is where it's at in Encino, and if you can get close to Royal Oaks, Tomer says that's the key.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read it for you. This fireplace is a heating unit, and I'm like,
he's hot, people. He's wearing black.
And I'm wearing black. Well, it's not. It's actually beautiful outside. It's just the fireplace is on. So
I like it when you're standing.
Encino, you should be south of the boulevard. Royal Oaks is really, really the most prestigious. Royal Oaks is very close to Bel Air. It's close to the 405. If you're not south of the boulevard, you should be in Amstoy Estates, which is huge land, and that's north of the boulevard. But really, this location is incredible where we're at now.
I love all the inside baseball information. That's a sports pun for you. What's your favorite part of not of Tristan's house, of the celebrity's house that we're looking at?
So my favorite part probably is just the kitchen family room. I live in my kitchen, and I think to have a kitchen family room that's that open, and then the breakfast nook, you can congregate in there, you can have your dinners, you can have your happy times, you can have your events. Everyone, when you have a dinner party or any type of party, everyone ends up congregating in the kitchen. And we do daily as well. That's where you start your day, really, in your bath, and then you're down to the kitchen. And that's where everyone spends their time together. And I think nowadays, where we're spending so much time in the home because of COVID and the situation, you have the most incredible kitchen, family room, breakfast nook. So I love it, and it anchors the house. So I love that.
That is my favorite room as well. Tomer, if you were to buy an Encino, where would you buy?
I'd buy this house.
There you go. That solves that.
Super easy. South of the boulevard, close to the city. We're right up against Royal Oaks, and just incredible lot, incredible location.
Well, Tomer, walk us to the front door, because I know you have got other things to get to today. And I've learned a lot about Encino. We're living south of the boulevard. We want to live close to Royal Oaks, but really, truly, you just want to buy this house because it's been featured in Architectural Digest, and the finishes are just incredible. Tomer, thank you so much for taking us inside.
Thank you, guys.
It was such an incredible.
Thank you. I love you guys. I'm so happy we got to show the estate, and I want to get tons of people in here. So I'm excited for promotion.
It's gorgeous. I'm going to write my offer today. Thank you again, Tomer, for showing us this gorgeous home in Encino, and we'll be in touch really soon.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Tomer Fridman, the king of the titan of the Platinum Triangle, taking us to his incredible celebrity home listing in Encino. We can't say which it was, but some of you guessed the right answer. It was an amazing tour. I want to thank you, Tomer, Alexis, and Melanie, who made it happen. Tomorrow on the show, we've got Morgan Ball, who is in charge of new development over at Compass and is hysterical. That's going to be a fun show. And if you guys get the Wall Street Journal, you can read a little blurb about Real Talk in there this week that we're super excited about. I'm Alexander Ali, your host of Real Talk, and I will see you again tomorrow here at 11:11. Bye-bye.